Ever wondered what lurks behind the seemingly perfect lives on Instagram? Picture perfect smiles, dazzling landscapes, and flawless selfies. What if I told you that behind one of those accounts lies a chilling secret? Today, we're diving into a spine-tingling tale of a girl whose seemingly innocent Instagram obsession turns into a horrifying nightmare. Stay with me as we unravel the dark truth, and I promise you won't want to miss a single second. Emma was like any other 19-year-old. She loved sharing her life on Instagram, her morning coffees, sunset selfies, and snapshots of her cat, Whiskers. Her profile was a curated gallery of happiness. With a modest following of 2,000, she enjoyed the little dopamine rush from likes and comments. One evening, scrolling through her feed, Emma stumbled upon a new follower request. The profile picture was a beautiful girl around her age. Intrigued by the ethereal quality of Heather's photos, Emma accepted the request and started browsing Heather's feed. Heather's photos were mesmerizing: old, abandoned buildings, foggy forests, and shadowy figures captured with an eerie beauty. Emma felt a strange connection and began liking and commenting on Heather's posts. Days turned into weeks, and Emma found herself increasingly drawn to Heather's account. The comments Heather left on Emma's photos were always encouraging yet slightly cryptic. One night, Emma received a direct message from Heather. "Hey, Emma, I love your profile. Would you like to join me for a photo shoot this weekend? I know some amazing hidden spots perfect for your style." Emma hesitated. Meeting a stranger from Instagram wasn't something she'd usually do, but something about Heather's invitation felt irresistible. After all, she loved exploring new places for her photography. Saturday arrived, and Emma made her way to the meeting spot, a long-forgotten mansion on the outskirts of town. The house stood shrouded in vines and mystery. Heather was already there, waiting with a camera in hand. "Welcome to my favorite haunt," Heather greeted with a smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. Emma's excitement overshadowed any lingering doubts, and they began exploring the house. The inside was even more dilapidated than the outside. Dusty furniture, broken windows, and faded wallpaper told stories of a forgotten past. Heather led Emma through the rooms, snapping photos and sharing eerie tales about the mansion's history. In the master bedroom, a large antique mirror caught Emma's eye. It was ornate, with an intricate frame that seemed to pulsate with an unsettling energy. Heather stood beside her, gazing into the mirror's depths. Legend has it this mirror shows the truth of one's soul. Heather whispered, her voice barely audible. "Would you like to see?" Emma nodded, her curiosity piqued. Heather stepped aside, allowing Emma to stand directly in front of the mirror. As she stared into her reflection, a cold chill ran down her spine. The room around her seemed to fade, and she saw herself standing alone, surrounded by darkness. Suddenly, her reflection began to change. Emma watched in horror as her eyes turned black and her skin grew pale. A shadowy figure appeared behind her, slowly creeping closer. She tried to turn around, but her feet felt glued to the floor. Heather's voice broke the spell. "Careful, Emma, the mirror can reveal things best left unseen." Emma returned home at night, her mind replaying the events at the mansion. She couldn't shake the image of her twisted reflection. She tried to brush it off as a trick of the light, but deep down, she knew something had changed. Over the next few days, Emma's life took a dark turn. She began receiving strange messages on Instagram from unknown accounts. The messages were cryptic, filled with symbols and eerie warnings. Her once vibrant photos now appeared distorted, with shadowy figures lurking in the background. Every night, she dreamt of the mansion. The shadowy figure from the mirror haunted her dreams, whispering her name and beckoning her back. Emma's friends noticed the change in her demeanor, but she couldn't bring herself to tell them the truth. Determined to find answers, Emma returned to Heather's profile, only to find it deleted. Panic set in. She scoured the internet for any trace of Heather or the mansion, but found nothing. It was as if they never existed. One night, unable to sleep, Emma decided to investigate the mirror further. She discovered an old legend about the mansion and its mirror. According to the tale, the mirror was a gateway to the spirit world, and those who gazed into it risked being possessed by vengeful spirits. Emma realized she had to confront her fears. She returned to the mansion, armed with a flashlight and a sense of dread. The house was eerily silent as she made her way to the master bedroom. Standing before the mirror, Emma took a deep breath and stared into her reflection once more. The darkness enveloped her, and the shadowy figure appeared again. Closer this time, Emma could feel its icy breath on her neck. "Why are you haunting me?" she demanded, her voice trembling. The figure's eyes glowed with malevolence. "You took my place," it hissed. "Now you must set me free." Emma felt a surge of defiance. She wasn't going to let this spirit control her life. Summoning all her courage, she reached out and touched the mirror. The glass was cold, and her fingers seemed to sink into its surface. A powerful force pulled her in, and she found herself in a dark, twisted version of the mansion. The shadowy figure stood before her, its form more defined. It was Heather, but not the Heather she knew. This Heather was a malevolent spirit, trapped between worlds. "You have to let me go," Heather's spirit screamed, her voice echoing through the darkness. "How?" Emma asked, her fear giving way to determination. "Break the mirror," Heather pleaded. "Destroy it, and I will be free." Emma felt a surge of pity for the tormented spirit. She knew what she had to do. Summoning all her strength, she raised a nearby chair and smashed it into the mirror. The glass shattered, and a blinding light filled the room. When the light faded, Emma found herself back in the real world, the mirror reduced to shards. The oppressive atmosphere of the mansion lifted, replaced by an eerie calm. Emma left the mansion, her heart pounding. She deleted her Instagram account, vowing never to let social media consume her again. Her life slowly returned to normal, but the experience left her forever changed. Months later, she received a letter in the mail with no return address. Inside was a single photo of the shattered mirror and a note. "Thank you." Emma knew it was from Heather. Finally at peace, she smiled, feeling a sense of closure. The haunting was over, but the memory of that dark adventure would stay with her forever. Remember, not everything on Instagram is as perfect as it seems. Sometimes the shadows behind the screen are very real. Stay cautious, stay safe, and never let curiosity lead you into darkness. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spine-chilling tales.